The guy that I never had to pop a pill to have pop a pill. This is not for real. Do me, y'all. Game like Leo. Colon. Oh, yeah. All right. What is good? What is good? What is Gucci Courtney IG? And I'm back again. This time we're talking about the 14-track album, Chomp 2, from Russ, building on a 5-track EP of last year that was reviewed on the Inspiring Rich channel, guys. Come on, you know where to go. So yeah, if you want to get the thoughts on that, tap in, go back and see what my thoughts are there. But that was really a project, guys, coming into this one, which I felt like, for the rap core fan base, for the rap purist, listen to that and you'll be like, okay, rap. Russ is not just an artist who does the melodic singy stuff. He actually raps his ass off when he wants to. There's minimal melodic riffs and it's straight singing. It's more like bars. So then I was like, all right, I'm ready for Chomp 2 then. I'm ready for this because in my conclusive thoughts of Chomp 1, I was like, you know what, I'm game for it. If Russ, if that's your bag, if you're saying, if you're, yeah, then all right, let me, you know what I'm saying? I'll tap in because I've been around. I've been listening to Pull a Trigger and Brooklyn Freestyle and, you know, what they want. And we can go back. SoundCloud, you know, when you were dropping every week, I was tapped in. So I was ready. So, you know, I would say based on the conclusive thoughts that I said there, where I was like, I expect he may come with it. Based on the features here, guys, I feel like it's going to be bars. So, and these guys really hold their pen very well. So it's very easy for Russ to come in here and get swamped. If he's not barring up, you know what I'm saying? You're playing in a field with some gorillas and lions. So you can't be coming in like a little, you know, kitten in the playground because you're going to get eaten up. So let's get into it, guys. Let's no procrastinating. The album opener, Sheep, gives a scene of what he wants. Women, etc., cars, he's got that. What he sees in the industry and the sheepish nature of people, you know, this kind of all going towards one goal, but no one's really being an independent thinker. No one's really driven to think by themselves, but they want the validation of others, so they just go in pursuit. Let's all go trot along. Yeah. So I like that. And I like the light little family brags that he does, and he does that throughout the project, actually, guys. He, you know, he's talking about what he does for his mom, and, you know, we'll get into a few of those references. There's one later. So yeah, the hard-hitting production really comes in, guys, with Bucket Hat Low. Papoose, eating. Literally, on his bully, out the gate. It feels like Alphabetic Murder, or whatever that song was from Wade. He was literally just, he laced his verse with fentanyl. As he said there, it was laced with it. Monstrous rhyming scheme, pulling apart the beat limb by limb, like, but I like how Russ came in and he didn't try to bar it up on that level. He said, all right, let me just make this a snappy one. Literally, snappy's the best. I was trying to think how I could describe it. It just felt snappy. It just felt like it had a snap to it. It felt like it had a bop to it, a vibe to it. And like, it's like that old school vibe, man. It's like, I really liked how he came in with that. And I like how he was like, I'm the best rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's always like that. He's always just saying, I'm the best rapper alive. You know, I hear it. I love it. And as I said, I love to hear him bragging how he puts, how not only how he puts himself in a position to get land and cars and investments, but putting your mum on. I like that. Not a lot of rappers talk about that. Bringing their mom on tour, bringing their mom to shows, bringing their mom to different countries. I rate it. I like it. Putting your mom in position, as he talks about on Nothing New. And he brings the game into a bag. I think it was last year or a year before when Game released his album. But the Game is in his documentary bag on this one. Like, he's eating. And the production gives me that kind of vibe, that feel, you know, My mom got a house with a gate and I got one too. You know what I'm saying? I liked how Russ came with it and I liked how Game came with it. It's a vibe. And it really, that bag continues in that rap relay on Salute, which really feels like it just came straight out of the 90s. You could have said that came out of the 90s and no one would know. No one could challenge it because it feels like that. And I like how this album really has a theme to it. Like, the production fits a theme. He doesn't do it for 2 songs and then flip to, like, you know, a fug kind of style or like a melodic style or just like, you know, light singy style. No, he's saying this is the bag, this is it, and I'm just gonna keep nailing it and I'm gonna keep hitting you with this. So if you don't like this, then you better just go, because this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be elite production, top levels, you know, producers, and they all come through. And it sits well. The Salute sits well. 90s feel, as I said. And then Russ is really taking that, in terms of the feel, guys, in terms of the subject, Russ is really taking that confidence, fearlessness, just like straight out, I feel on top of the world, and you should feel on top of the world. That's the feel I get from this. I feel on top of the world, and you too should feel on top of the world. I am fearless. You should too be fearless. I believe in myself. You should too believe in yourself. I have a small circle, and I intentionally have a small circle. You too should have a small circle. Check out my self-help book. It's not like that, but it's like, yeah, it literally is self-help through music, through rap. And it's real authentic hip hop. Like, he's taking it back to the essence of the culture of hip hop, which is substance. It's not just bars with no meaning behind it. It's not just bars with just bravado. It's a balance between the two. You see what I mean? And it's like he's showing you that everything he's manifested, everything he's planned, has manifested. Everything he's seen in his head, which he believed that he could achieve, has been achieved, and he's still striving for more. And I like that. Like, and I really like, guys, how him, feature-wise, I really like how him, Wale, Sean came together. The 3 of them. Obviously, there's another feature, we can talk about that. But I like how the 3 of them were on one track, because Wale dropped a good album this year. Sean dropped a good album this year, Big Sean, with Hit Boy. That joint collaboration tape I reviewed on Courtney IG, Instagram, go check it out. But I like how they came together, because they're underrated and they're overlooked. And when they talk their stuff, people need to listen in, like, and just stop overlooking them. So I like how they came in. And Joey just came in with that free-flowing, like, he was just the icing on the cake, basically, guys. It was just like, it's a masterclass on that one. Like, and throughout, really, as I'll wrap up, like, guys, Russ really balances the rap and the hooks very well. The best I've seen him balance it, actually. Rap and hooks. I was worried coming into this that he was gonna get overshadowed by the features. Because I felt like you're putting Lloyd Banks, you're putting Sci-Hi, you're putting Game, you're putting Papoose, you're putting Grizel. Are you sure? Are you sure? But he was smart. Do you know why? Because he made non-party rap, as he's in his own words. He balanced the hook and the verses by being the glue. He said, all right, I'm going to let people run and with the bars. I'm going to let them run with the bars, but I'm going to be the glue that meshes it. I'm going to make sure that I got my verse or two and I am the hook. I'm going to be the hook, and I'm going to ensure that the song is put together the way I want it to sound. So it's just not bars without a structure making it a song. And he got the best out of his features in this way, making the songs palatable. And there's tangible topics of social dynamics, you know, topics of today, of course, bragging. That's hip hop, man. You want to hear about cars, you know, the women that they aspire for, the women that they have, yada, 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 hip hop. And of course, some street stuff. You got the Locks, you got Griselda boys, man, they get busy. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get busy in that sense. And Kiss, woof, Kiss went nuts. There's a couple of moments where I felt like, you know what I'm saying, they might have took it away from Russ. But for the most part, I would definitely say Russ held his own and he was the glue. So that's why you couldn't overlook and forget that it's his song. It's still, you could very much know it was his song. And to be honest, Russ, I like it more when you do this kind of flow. I like it more when you do this kind of style. I wasn't sure that this was gonna be a view that I enjoyed, but it wasn't low res intended. If you pick it up, you pick it up. If you ain't listened to that album, you ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I really like the view that he painted. I really like the perspective that he gave us. It's Chomp enhanced, a full-length Chomp. That's what I wanted, and that's what we got. And you can't complain. He had fun. I could tell he was having fun, and I could tell these features weren't forced, and I can tell he feels like he was respected here. I liked it. So top 3 tracks, guys. Faith, Bucket Hat, Low, Golden. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it 8.5 out of 10. You know why? Because it needs to be respected, and I had my doubts about it. I was ready for him to be overlooked and overshadowed, and it wasn't the case, man. This. Oh, I'm a ball forever while your disco ends. And on that note, guys, we gotta end it. Like, comment, subscribe, inspire,